Shalini Passi. అసలు సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఎక్కడ చూసినా తన పేరే వినిపిస్తుంది, తన పేరే అసలు అందరూ షాలిని పసి సీక్రెట్స్ ఏంటి, ఎలా ఉంటారు, తను చాలా ఒక ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్షియర్, బిలియనియర్, దాంతోపాటు ఫిలాంథ్రఫీ కూడా చేస్తారు, ఆ డాన్స్, స్విమ్మింగ్, వాట్ నాట్. షీ ఇస్ అ సూపర్ టాలెంటెడ్ లేడీ. సో లెట్స్ వెల్కమ్ Shalini Passi ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Thank you
doing
for
good.
having me.
Yes, thank you so much for giving us time. Firstly, how is life going on for you?
Good, very good. It was so nice hearing you just speak. So interesting.
So, how much well versed you are with Telugu language?
Not much. Not at all, actually. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. But it sounded so beautiful when you spoke.
Thank you so much.
So beautiful.
So, Shalini ji, when we talk about philanthropy, it is you. When we talk about fashion, glamour, art, swimming, dance, everything, so many talents in one lady. How did you manage all this?
Actually, first of all, when you say this, I feel very, very small because these are just passions for me and I just do it for fun. So, for me, actually, I would never actually watch. I would watch very little television, and my entire time while growing up was from one class to another class. So my mother was very interested that we learn a lot of sports, we do a lot of sports. She encouraged us. My grandparents encouraged us to take up different activities. So in school, we were encouraged to take up different sports, take up different classes. Even if we were not good at it, we were still allowed to experience it. And I think that gave us the confidence to understand that, either you can be talented or you can be hardworking. But if you are both, if you are talented and hardworking, then it's really amazing. I ended up learning dancing, singing, a bit of horse riding. I picked up some instrument, but I realized I had no aptitude for playing instruments. And I had no aptitude for language. So these two things I am very bad at.
Coming to dancing, so
Yeah.
what are different forms of dance you can actually do or perform?
So I learned Bharatnatyam when I was in school, but I haven't brushed up on that. I do enjoy Kathak at times, but I know few steps and that's about it.
You still practice?
I dance every day. That's my workout. I dance for an hour every day, different dance forms. Now, of course, I do like Bollywood, salsa, belly dancing. So I have different teachers every day of the week. And 1 hour I dance and 1 hour I do Pilates. So my workout is actually dance every day.
So what is your day like?
So in the morning, I wake up, I do my meditation, then I have my breakfast, then I start my meetings for my art foundation, MASH. Those go on for about an hour or two. And then post lunch, I work out at around 3:30. And after lunch also I walk. And then 3:30 to 6 I work out every day regardless. And then after that I have dinner. Then post dinner, post 8:39. I either go to the temple or I have a class or a therapy session, so like that. So evenings is the time where I actually still take classes, whether I take online classes on art history, whether on architecture, whether I'm, if my singing sir is coming at night. Within the day I don't get time to actually just focus on these things.
The myths that people have, I want to break those myths today. So a lot of people who are watching this might think that people who are rich, who are a billionaire, they don't have much to do because they're already having everything in life. What do you have to comment on this?
Your personal space, your personal, what you want to do cannot change with what wealth you have. Like if I'm running after creative pursuits, right? I want to paint. So it doesn't matter if I have money or if I don't have. An artist is something inborn, so money cannot change that, right? If you want to be an artist, you want to be a creative person, you want to sing, dance, of course you have a lot of help. There's a lot of support system that comes with being from a certain background, but on top what you do is your thing, how you lead your life. How I was taught to lead my life is to inculcate things in you, and if improve yourself, and whether you're speaking, whether it's anything. So we were encouraged to be a better version of ourselves. That doesn't change where you are, you know. So
Which is the most a favorite prized position you have, and you can not give it to anyone for how many billions it can be?
well, I think for me, it comes with the knowing that everything that you have is there because I've been given a human birth. I, I have to live in the world and live by the rules. Otherwise, I could just be like living in the mountains like a saint. So for me, it's not, I know it's there, but it's not there. I know that it's just illusion, it's just Maya.
So nothing is prized for you. Nothing.
Nothing is prized for me.
How spiritual are you?
I believe in God. I believe in the higher power. I believe in everything. I believe in destiny. Like, I believe that I've met you today for a reason, right? I believe people. So for me, I just believe in God so much that I just leave everything to Him. I do my work and I just then go, and I know it's in His hands. And I know He'll do what is the best for me. If He has to teach me a lesson, He'll teach me a lesson. If He has to take care of me, He'll take care of me. There'll be times where everything would be perfect, and I know in my heart that I've made a mistake and something will happen. And I'll say, like, God, like, I'm sorry, just, I give up. So, also there's this whole concept of spirituality versus religious. You know, sometimes when you tell someone, are you religious? They almost take an offense and they say, I'm spiritual. But people like that don't understand that spirituality, religion gives you the steps to
The
become
path.
spiritual. It's a easier path. How can you become spiritual? People take offense to saying that, oh, I am not religious, I am spiritual. But the religion gives you the path to spirituality. And for me, the discipline that religion teaches you, like to fast, to observe certain, it's discipline, right? If you're fasting, it's discipline. So what is discipline teaching you? It takes you to a path of spirituality.
Absolutely.
It focuses you on things that you need to do. Spirituality and religion have given me a lot of strength in my life. It makes me believe in things that happen, the miracles that I see. And sometimes God doesn't give me something because He thinks it's not good for me, and I'm thinking that why it didn't happen. But He wanted to give me much more.
Yes.
So, and even like whatever you see that happened after the series released,
Yeah.
I just did this much. I don't think I did anything. I was just being me, and I just was working. And
But your
and
natural
it's the-
comments really loved. People loved those natural
but
comments.
I just feel it's the higher power which, like, somehow He said okay, and God took care of me and said, you know, all these people are going to love you.
So are we seeing you in the film industry doing something, or you yourself directing or doing something
So
artistically?
I want to make actually films on Indian women artists. That's something which has been with me, but I also enjoy the process. Like, I just don't want to get a team together and say, do this. I want to be involved, because for me it's about the creative process, about being learning. So that, of course, and there are lots of new exciting shows that are, you know, people are approaching. There are lots of interesting projects coming my way. But I also work for UNICEF. I also have my foundation. So I also want to be able to find a balance. Of course, I'm doing lots of interesting ads, which are a lot of fun to do.
So finally, what you have to tell to people who are actually, especially the girls, women who actually have a dream, they want to do something, but sometimes there's a lot of challenges they face. How do they overcome those challenges?
So I got married when I was 20. I had my son at 21. And I was a housewife, taking care of my home and my extended family, also taking care of my son, and also helping my husband with his infrastructure of his business. But every evening I would save articles, or I would save, those times you would get these course books. There were no online courses in the 90s. So we would get a book, you could order a book and then get the course and submit the exam, right? So I would do, since the age of 20, when I got married, every night I would sit and study for 3-4 hours. Whether I was studying about health, about nutrition, mental health, architecture, art, fashion, countries and concepts I didn't know about. So I would just I think I probably studied more after I got married than I studied when I was in school. So my entire from the age of 20 till now, even now, I in the evening I sit and study.
So you want women
if
to
you have a
study?
concept, if you say something and I don't know about that concept, I will go back and I will read about it. And in 1 year, I would have become at least somebody who you can have a conversation.
Awesome.
So that, and I do it for my personal, because I want to learn. So
Yeah. So you want women to learn new things.
what I meant to say was I want them not to lose their dream, because when they lose their dreams, like many times I meet lots of my friends, they've lost their dream because they get caught in the marriage, children, and then also there's this comfort when you get married. There's this comfort level, there's security that, oh, okay, now this is better for me, I'm in this group of. But don't lose your dream outside of that comfort zone, because ultimately, like, I do understand everyone has different situations, but women are capable of doing so much. So don't lose your dream. Hold it, keep it, and keep nurturing it.
You want to wish them Happy Women's Day?
Happy Women's Day.
Okay. Thank you so much. Wonderful
Thank you
talking
so
to you,
much.
ma'am.
Likewise. And your Telugu was so beautiful.
Thanks a
It
lot.
was like, wow.
I'll teach you next time.
Hopefully.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. సో చూసారు కదా, దట్ వాజ్ షాలిని పసి ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్లీ ఫర్ ఎన్టీవీ. తను ఏమంటుందంటే, మీలో ఒక డ్రీమ్ ఉండాలి, డ్రీమ్ ఉంటేనే ముందుకెళ్తారు లైఫ్లో. సో లైఫ్లో ప్లీజ్ ఫేస్ ఛాలెంజెస్, బట్ ఆ ఛాలెంజెస్ని ఎదుర్కొంటేనే మన లైఫ్ చాలా బాగుంటుంది. కెమెరామెన్ అలీతో తరుణ, NTV హైదరాబాద్.